Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's Emma. Today I'll be reacting to Fruits Basket Final Season Episode 12. Let's get started with this episode on the count of 3, 2, 1, now. And we're picking off right where we ended a few episodes ago. Okay. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I was very excited for this. That's so nice of you, though. Mm-hmm. Oh. I love them, okay? Like, I can't talk so much sometimes. And appreciate this side of you. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, her face. Oh, okay. It's just the opening, it's okay. Oh, such a great way to open that, though. I was so excited for this scene, and they just decided to hold it off a little bit. It's okay. Crisis averted, we're still here, and we're still getting it. New crisis, though. One more week. The opening and ending for this season grew on me so fast. Like, I can't explain it. We got resolution to Kyo and Toru and the curse breaking, but I denial. That's why it's hard to talk about. That's probably why I can't articulate my thoughts well. Uh, at least that's my theory. Love to hear your thoughts as you watched this episode too, though. Come on, Yuki. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. Ooh. Oh, God. I'm already tearing up. Okay. Mm. Oh, a hug. Oh. Pastor, get away from the scene, guy. Whatever. Go right ahead. Oh. I'm gonna, yeah. Oh my God, they're so precious. Mm. Oh, we're back with Akito. Yeah. Okay, I got caught up in that moment. Oh, okay. Yeah. Calm down, Ritsu. It's great to see you, but you need to knock it off a little bit. Just, it's okay. Oh, hey, Kagura. Look at her. Oh. She hasn't seen you in a while. Come on. Oh, this Momiji. Oh my God. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Homiji's a bit jealous, but he's not gonna deliberately do something unless you do something. And I love you always. He's so chill. Don't kill Yuki. No. Oh, look at that. The smile on Hiro's face. Not good, man. Come on, chill. That is also very true. Aya, it is time to be, you know, calm and collected. I don't know how well you can do that, though. Oh. Hey, Akito. The flower choice, too. Oh, look at you. No. No, that is not it, Ritsu. No. Yes. This is... Parting gift. Ugh. That's where the scratches came from. Yeah. Ooh, okay. You got this. I can imagine. He pulled off the air of. Yeah. He was the most away from it. Like, most, in a sense, unaffected by it. His, Damn, I had a good word to use there, but I can't. It goes against everything they knew, but, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, are you gonna do it? Yeah. Over at the. Mm-hmm. Great. Oh, I really like that. I bet he was ecstatic. I love them all so much. She wants to go with you. She's not gonna mind. That's adorable, by the way. I know, now you're trying to, like, talk her out. Like, hey, think about it. No, it's very believable, Toru. Why are the credits already playing? That's true. Hmm. Oh. Oh god. Okay. I'm not mentally ready for this. I oh. I don't. Oh. Ugh. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh. Protect my okay. Sorry, I got choked up real quick, huh? There was no resentment or hate in that. Yeah, guys, like... You fought well. The visuals for this. See you again soon, Toru. What are you talking about? How could you end like that? We didn't get to see Katsuya's face, which I'm a little sad about, but Okay, we started it off with, like, probably one of my most anticipated scenes of this season, and then we also ended it with a scene that, like, broke my heart when I read it. So, my emotions are a little mixed. I'm everywhere and anywhere at this moment in time. I somehow only let a tear drop. So, good. I've been pretty under the weather recently, so I'm amazed I actually maintained that just a tear. Yeah, I had it relatively rough before recording, and I guess watching this kind of took my mind off of it. But, ignoring that for now, I want to talk about this episode just as much as I did last episode, but it's so hard because I don't want to trip myself up and, like, make myself cry. So I'm just gonna do what I can, and that's just my best bet. The Yuki and Machi stuff. You guys heard me back when I exclaimed, "Where the hell is Yuki and Machi?" last episode. I believe it was last episode. So everyone should know I was so thrilled about this scene in particular. I just love the two of them. They're precious. I probably have made it very obvious, but probably if I had to say who my favorite Soma was, I keep flip-flopping between Yuki and, like, Momiji Kisa, but I predominantly say Yuki. And that is a true statement. I honestly think he's probably my favorite. And so I'm always excited to get Yuki stuff. He looks so cute. Okay. The fact that Machi, you know, is like, this is for Honda, you know, it's for someone she hasn't spoken to. She's maybe come crossed paths. She's seen her, but haven't spoken to. It would be awkward for her to go give it, but at the same time, yeah, Machi feels grateful to her. Hearing that, you know, she's part of the reason why Yuki's able to be the way he is now. It really built him up and, like, in a way protected him. She feels very grateful for that, because she cares about Yuki. Yuki's been one to notice her and not just go, oh, she's, you know, this weirdo. Like, actually spoke to her, noticed her, was curious to look into who she truly was and not just what other people were saying. And so, just, please, And then Yuki feeling bad about the curse, wanting to tell her, to have this, like, moment where he's wanting to talk to her and it breaks. And by the way, that was a beautiful scene. Like, I didn't know what to expect when it came to that visually in the show. Like, I'm super happy with how that turned out. So, that looks beautiful. Wouldn't be surprised if I tried using that as a thumbnail. But no, just these screenshots from this past season you can get are just so pretty, and the soundtrack is probably always gonna be one of my favorite things. I think the past several days have just been listening to mainly the Fruits Basket soundtrack, because, yeah. You either get why I'm doing it or not, it's okay. But having Yuki, in this sense, be the last one to have it break, the false story was always about how the rat was first, and here we go with him kind of breaking last in front of someone he was, like, genuinely worried about having to deal with, that he's not human, he's not normal. It's a little funny detail seeing the bystanders all watching in, like, when he turns and, like, hugs Machi and stuff. But, I say it's a little fun thing, because much like when Haru was carrying Isuzu, they were so just caught up in each other that, like, I mean, this is Haru, of course he's not going to care if little kids are, like, looking at him, but Yuki and Machi, I feel like, would be a little weirded out about having people look at them, some random, like, people just watching, like all of them are, and that's not going to stop them in this moment. It's too much of a real moment, too much genuine emotion, and it's like, who cares about these strangers? It's just you and me here. It honestly doesn't even have to cross their mind. It's just, I like having that little thought, because it's just true. Look at them. I was so excited. Why are their faces so adorable? It's time for me to just, like, go crazy fangirling instead of emotional. Now I'm getting pretty emotional, too. My eyes are just not watering much. We did jump straight into Akito stuff after this. In regards to... in the sense, so everyone's about to find out about Akito being a girl. They never knew about it. And, we get this stuff with Shigure. It's a little... For some reason, I always felt weird talking about the stuff with Shigure and Akito. So let's just try getting through that right now. Like, last episode we saw they had scratches, and it turns out it's right here, like, where it was shown. He kind of gave her a parting gift, and, she's pretty jumpy on the whole idea of departure. And so she kind of jumped to, like, oh, yeah, I thought you were going to be the first one to leave me. Of course you would be. And that's not quite what he meant. He was talking about the old Akito, the one who was so held to what his father said. And, we get to see that a little bit more in a resolution for it. But hey, look, we get to see Kagura in the scene. I remember I opened it up in the manga one day, and I was like, I forgot he did that. Momichi looks and sounds so serious. He's like, how dare you cheat? You are a terrible, terrible human being. And then he just turns around and smiles after that little glare. Yeah, that little fear that once the curse was broken, it would be awkward amongst all of them. But no, it doesn't seem to be the case. It's a little weird. Haru, your I love you always is gonna get Yuki killed. and then, of course, we have Aya just going, I will always be watching you, my dear brother. Don't worry about it. Can I just say, the smile on Hiro's face, the evolution of when we get to first meet Hiro to now is honestly so crazy to me. If you told, I don't remember when I watched the original, but if you told me back then when I was first introduced to Hiro that I all of a sudden would seem like I'm a Hiro fangirl, I would doubt you, because I despised him a little bit. I was very upset with him, and now anyone says anything about him, I'm like, he gets better. I like tried defending him or something, and it's a whole thing where I seem a little overprotective of Hiro. Yeah. Sorry, it was just a detail that caught my eye, because of everyone smiling at the situation going on, it's Hiro. So, I had to pinpoint that out and poke at it, because look at that. And it's Aya talking right now, so. And then, Ritsu enjoying life over here. But no, it's just. And yeah, of course. Their faces in the background. But yeah, it's true. Kyo's hardly been here, so of course he's gonna be like, oh hey, look at this place. And no, it's. Their faces. But no, everyone's shocked to find out that Akito is a girl. Because a big part of their life, it's just like, oh, Akito, family head, he's this, he's that. The look on Hiro's face once again, just like, holy, wait. But the trying to add in humor to this scene with, Aya going, did you pick up my cross-dressing habit? No. That was not the case. Akito-san, have you adopted my cross-dressing habit? No, that is not it, Ritsu. Akito, well, I'm not gonna think about that, but no, it's not, like your situation here, Ritsu. I said Aya, I'm thinking about, my brain caught up to me, I'm thinking about Tonikawa. That's what happened. But yeah, no, Ritsu. Like, that's not the case. And I don't know if I mentioned this. I might have while watching. It's always nice to see you, Ritsu. It's so rare. It's like, sure, you're over the top and like your anxiety and fear causes a lot of shouting. But you're still precious and I still love you. So it's nice getting moments with you. Even if they're moments like this. And, Akito says, she wanted to apologize and she went to, but she struggled. She couldn't. Because, in a way, it feels like she's just trying to plead for forgiveness. Like, in her mind, it's like she's trying to get them to, like, just forgive her for all of the stuff that she did. And she doesn't really want that. She wants to actually make up for all the wrongdoing she did. But that apology in her mind there felt like it was just her trying to escape from that. Like, escape from having to deal with the atonement for all of the terrible shit she did. And, it's great seeing Akito think more on that. Because, that's a little step in sign of growth. Here she is, like, scared to death of being around strangers. Not being confirmed a bond or connection. And, this would be such an easy way for her to try to run away from it and get away from the people who obviously probably wouldn't want to handle her. But she's like, no, I don't want this super seemingly easy way out, even if she did just apologize, obviously there's several people in the room who wouldn't just accept that, but it still feels like apologizing like that is just begging for forgiveness. But yeah, I talked to them about the Shigure stuff, so I'm just going through that. And Akito saying, she's going to continue living here. There are things she feels she has to do. The one step, was that said? Yeah, I think they mentioned, if not sorry, but I think they did, Akito saying, the cat's house, burn it down. Like, get rid of it. Just destroy it. Like, she wants to make up for everything, and, that does involve staying here and continuing to fill the family head role. She asks, Shigure, are you mad at me about it? And he's like, kind of. It took so long. And, it's just nice seeing, harmony. Instead of this back and forth game of just, like, more on Shigure's part, Akito's just desperation, like, just manipulation. But yeah. We don't end it here, but we almost end it here with Kyo and Toru in front of the grave, and Kyo bringing up how he wants to move. He wants to go help at the dojo that, Shisho happens to know the, master too. And he kind of wants to go and actually experience the things that he kind of avoided. He wants to be engaged with life and do these things, and he would really like it if Toru could come with, like, He's genuinely taking up that front that he said. He wants to try living life. He doesn't want to just give up on it. He wants to truly live. He's now freed from what made him a monster, and he can truly, like, live as a human. And he wants to be with Toru, and Toru also wanting to be with him, even though this means that she's going to be moved away from, the people she also loves and who love her. She still wants to be with Kyo. She says it, yes, moving away from everyone will make me sad, but being away from you would make me sadder. She doesn't want to wait for him to just come back anymore. She wants to go with him and, be there with him, for him, together. And I love that, like, I think when he was talking, she was visualizing it a little bit. Yeah, she was visualizing it. She's walking up, and then, she'll be heading up to the dojo, and, he'll be there, So, I really like that. Like, honestly, I'm amazed I didn't get choked up more than I did. To be fair, though, rewatches of every other episode I've ever said that for, I've bawled my eyes out, so. And, I don't take shows ending pretty good sometimes, so knowing me, that's probably on the horizon. But, she's like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but I can be pretty stubborn if I've made my mind up and I've set my mind to do this thing, and I'm going with you. But then there's another thing she said that she's also not going to, let go of. Also talking about how Shisho must have been super happy about Kyo talking about that with him. That was his one thing. He wanted Kyo to be able to think about the future, and so he was waiting for him. He didn't want to force him. He said he'd be happy to hear it when you have thought about it, though. Also, this picture, though, adorable. Yeah. So I'm going to disagree with you about one thing. Mom doesn't bear a grudge against you. This belief here from Toru. Yes. I couldn't believe that Kyoko would say that to Kyo. And if she did, I didn't think it was possible that it could have been out of hatred or malice or disgust. It had to have been something else. But because of the shock and the fear and everything that was going on in his mind and the guilt at the time, it didn't matter what tone she said. The words just sounded like they were knives being thrown at him. Like, it had to have been a negative emotion, a negative feeling. And, you know, Toru's like, I don't believe it. It could not have been out of hatred. She's certain about it, you know. And then Kyo says, I will keep my promise. I know I'm late, but I'm gonna protect her forever. I'm gonna be there for her forever. To which, after they walk away, we cut off to, once again, the scene that probably, like, tore me to pieces. Some of the most when finishing up the manga. Okay. We get to see the accident through Kyoko's eyes. We got to hear her thoughts in this moment of what was going on and realizing she's gonna die. Hearing her call out to Toru and saying, I don't want to die, what will happen to her? Well, like, you know, she just started high school, she's still a kid, like, yes, you know, I don't want to die, but you hear just how much she doesn't want to leave Toru. She's devastated by the thought that she won't be able to be there for her, with her. In her coming to the little realization, this is how it felt, huh, Katsuya? Leaving and being left behind both hurt, huh? And, you know, her just begging anyone. Is there anyone who could be there to help her? To be with Toru? You know, help her out. Because she's gonna need it. And to see Kyo and realize who he is and be like, you don't have to remember me. You honestly can forget me. It's okay. But please, keep your promise or else I'll never forgive you. And seeing her look at Toru on the day she couldn't wake up from studying, you know, it's like the smile and leaving is as bad as being left. They both hurt, huh? Just saying sorry to Toru in her mind and being like, I wanted to love you more. I wanted to just, that feeling of not wanting to be separated. I wanted to love you so much more. Someone protect her. Please, someone protect my treasure. To Kyo. It's okay if you forget me, but if you see her again, please remember. The next time she gets lost, you find her. You need to keep our old promise, or I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Just, and then the lady yelling, like, probably being like, stay with us, her just saying, protect my girl, and her just passing away, and her giving some life advice in her mind. Her getting reunited with Katsuya was a nice scene. But it hurt. It's almost like, yeah, it's a pretty beautiful scene, but at what cost did it take for you to sit through and watch that? A lot. The voice acting is on spot. And I do watch the dub again, so probably gonna have to go. I have to watch the last 2 episodes, this one and the last one dub still. But I can only imagine that they're both flipping amazing. At least I think I have to watch the last episode dub still. But no. Anyways, I know I've gone on and rambled enough. But, you know, for this last second, here's where I'll get all sappy and emotional real quick. Just to put a close to this. And maybe to somewhat mentally prepare myself for next Monday. This has been a fun journey. You know? Like, I know recently Fruits Basket is the only thing I've been uploading. But honestly, it's kind of just because life's been a little weird. And much like how I treated Season 1 for Fruits Basket 2019 and Season 2, this has been something that I just looked forward to. And it kind of just makes my day. It kind of... Even when it was sad, it was just something I looked forward to. It was the nice little constant that just helped me out and made me feel a little bit better about myself. So, you know, while other things have kind of been pushed way back on the burner, this one I did not want that to happen to. So, hence why this is all you've been getting. Sorry. For people who want other things, huh? But no. This has been such a fun adventure, and the fact that I have it all documented is honestly quite amazing to me. So, thank you all for watching, and once again, thank you to Kaya for making this honest masterpiece that I fucking love. But no, yeah. I can't believe next week is the last episode. If last night I was in a little bit of a depressed state over how this was the second to last, I can only imagine how next Monday is going to feel for me. But, you know, I'm technically not going to be alone. But yeah, no. Let me know your thoughts on this episode before I could get too deep into it. I would love to hear your thoughts. We got to see Ritsu again. We got to see some more conclusions. We got to see Yuki and Machi finally. Let me know what was your favorite part of the episode and what kind of got to your heart the most this episode. But anyways, I hope you have a great day and night, whatever the heck you're watching this, and see you next time.